Hey everybody, it's Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be resetting my Transformer Frankenplanner for the month of January. So I picked out some white discs for my stash and I took my Transformer Frankenplanner apart and I'm going to be putting it on these white discs. And then I just have a little bookmark that I'm going to add to my already mounting load of bookmarks that I have in here. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you guys want to see maybe like a more in-depth video on how I put together my Transformer Frankenplanner, you can check out my 2025 planner setup video, but I'm going to go through it here as well. So I'm going to start with these white discs. Like I said, this is kind of like what I took apart. I think I had it on clear discs before. I am always changing things up. So if you watch my channel regularly, you would know that I always have a new cover on different discs. I've really been leaning into either clear discs or white disc. In 2024 I was mostly like all black, but I'm just leaning to like more white and bright colors for the most part. So like I said, this is going to be a Transformer Frankenplanner, so I wanted to start with like this white cover with the flowers. So this is the back cover for me. Happy Planners covers are reversible, but I'm going to be using this cover here. So I start with the back cover and then I go in with the front cover, and I like to say they kiss each other and they skip off into the sunset and live happily ever after. So the first part of my planner that I'm going to start with is my faith planner, and I am using an undated horizontal layout for faith, and this might be a little bit redundant and my pages are kind of ripping because I have everything so packed. So you guys may have seen a lot of this before. Again, I'm just kind of switching out the discs, but if this is your first video you've seen kind of in my setup, I'm doing a Transformer Frankenplanner. I have been putting about 1 month at a time because I can be a little pack rat, and that's about all I can fit in here is 1 month at a time. And I have just been putting stickers down the spine and just, you know, writing my daily prayers. So the next part of my planner is going to be my creative journal. And this doesn't have to be in any particular order per se. So for my creative journal, I am using an undated vertical layout, and that has been working really well for me. I find that the vertical layout in a classic size is just enough space for me to journal. Sometimes I just journal vertically down the page, and some days I have a lot to say, and some days, as you can see, I don't. I just kind of jot things down. Like for today, I just wrote Merry Christmas, and that's all I'm going to put for the day. There's not a lot of pressure to write like an entire page. So that is going to be my creative journal. So you guys, this is like my favorite happy planner cover of all time. It says plan a life you love, but I use this one so much, and I put it back and I take it out and I put it back and I take it out. So I don't know if I'm gonna be using this cover for my catch-all planners. For now, I'm just gonna place it off to one side and I might come back to that. I think for my planner cover, I want to use this one here. I think it looks really nice with the white discs. And when I'm done, I'm going to flip through it so you guys can see it, you know, nice and opened up and exactly how it all works if you're new to Transformer Frankenplanning. And like I said, I use a lot of bookmarks. I added these flower stickers to my little pocket. Oh, and another thing, in my last, gosh, I think it was my December setup video, I was using a dashboard layout for my catch-all planner. And I have since switched back to, I was using an undated dashboard and I have switched to a dated vertical layout that I had. I was struggling with the dashboard layout because of that blank page. And I'll show you guys in a minute what I'm talking about. So the way that I've been using my vertical layout for my catch-all planner, and I tend to favor the vertical layout. So I have this week, I'm off of work, so there's not going to be a lot of stuff to write down in here. So let me use this week better because I worked this week. So I have like my personal stuff at the top, my work stuff in the middle, and then the bottom is just kind of miscellaneous and brainstorming tasks. So like I said, I was using the dashboard, and let me show you guys really quickly why I was struggling with that. Okay, so I was using this as my catch-all planner, this dashboard layout. The thing that I was struggling with, because I tried using this, I was using this in November and it was going pretty well. But what was happening was this page over here was just, I was struggling to use this page, and I just felt like I kept wasting this page, wasting it with like my stickers. I was just kind of putting stuff here, but not really knowing what to do with it. So I was like, I'm gonna just switch. Whoops. I was like, I'm just gonna switch back to a vertical layout for my catch-all planner, and that works because I can just kind of divide my life into these pieces. I know that this top part is for personal, this middle part is for work, and this bottom part is just like miscellaneous or like household chores or like social media or something like that. So and I ended up switching my reading journal from a dashboard to a horizontal as well, so we'll talk about that a little bit later. So let's see what planner is coming up next. Oh yeah, my reading journal is coming up next, and I do not have a cover for my reading journal, so I'm gonna pick a cover for that really quickly and I will be right back. So for my reading journal, I was using this dashboard, this undated dashboard layout, and Let me get that, center myself here. So this was kind of like my little vision board setup that I tend to do. This kind of worked out really well. Whenever I read, I would just kind of like jot down a few things, and I really, really like this. Again, struggled with this page over here. This page again just like did not get used. I was just like, you know what, we're gonna just do away with the dashboard for right now, because my dashboard isn't dashboarding for me. But what I will do is I will probably just use this cover for right now for my reading journal, just because I think it goes well with the white discs. So back cover, front cover, and then I ended up switching to, I got this page here with all the books on it from a magazine, just to give it some reading vibes. So I ended up switching to a undated vertical layout, and I redid my little vision board. So I finished Watermelon already. Can you believe it? Before the new year, I already got one book out of the way, and I'm currently reading Rachel's Holiday. I was gonna skip to Anybody Out There, but these do occur in sequential order, and so I was like, let me just go in order. So I'm reading Rachel's Holiday right now. And so what I've been doing is just in each little box, I'll just jot down like different themes that I recognize throughout the book. And some days I write a little bit more than other days. And I apologize if you guys can hear my stomach growling. We have not had our meal just yet. So, and I like to just kind of add some stickers in here beforehand. So I already have some stickers down and ready to go for the rest of the month. So that is my reading journal, and I have switched to a vertical layout. So just to recap, I was using a dashboard for my catch-all, and I was using a dashboard for my reading journal, but I've switched back to a vertical layout for those planners. So moving right along, I am going to add something new here that I didn't talk about before. I'm going to add a writing journal section. So with my word of the year being consistent, I want to develop a consistent writing habit. So you guys, this is like an old, outdated, I don't even know where this is from. This is like from July, like this is from year 2023. I just had some of this laying around in my stash. Like it's not even a full complete month. But for my writing section of my planner, I really want to use a horizontal layout. And this is the old horizontal layout. It does not have the check boxes. And I believe Happy Planner on their website, they have like maybe one or two of these left. So I went on Amazon, and I went on, Amazon and maybe Poshmark, and I was able to find some outdated horizontal layouts without those check marks. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just really loving the horizontal right now, and the fact that this one is hard to find, it's like making me want it more. So really loving the horizontal layout. So my plan with the writing is I want to write something every day, maybe like a poem a day, or a little piece of a short story every day. Or maybe do a writing prompt every day. I just want to get in the habit of writing. And what I have tried to do in the past with my writing is I would just get a happy planner and like fill it with filler paper, just like plain notebook paper, and I'm like gonna just write on this. But for me, it was like hard to really track my writing on notebook paper because it was just like messy. I feel like these lines and these boxes is a better way for me to track my writing. So I have a horizontal planner that is on the way. I don't have it now, but I just kind of shoved these in here just to kind of hold the place. And I'm gonna use these two because I want to use my stash. So that's gonna be the writing section of my planner. And again, I have this off to the side. Like, I love using this so much, but like I've used it to death and I kind of want to switch it up a little bit, but she's my ride or die. So the next section of my planner is going to be my wellness section. And this has not changed. This is my undated vertical layout. And what I do here for my wellness is I track my OMAD days. So for this particular day, it was like OMAD day 7. I have my weight here, and then I track my body movement for the day. I write down what I ate that day for my meal, and then I just write down like some journaling in the bottom part. So that was week 2, week 3. And then in this little sidebar, I just kind of add like some positive stats. And then in week 4, I went a little crazy with my stickers, so I didn't leave myself too much room to write. So I just wrote over the stickers. And this is week 5. This is our current week. Today is Christmas Day as I'm filming this. So I don't know what I'm gonna eat for my meal yet. So I just put a little question mark there. And then this is the rest of the week. So I'm gonna put in this little it says gym hair, don't care. This little body movement or like fitness bookmark. And I'm gonna pop the rest of the week back in here. And the next part of my Transformer Frankenplanner is going to be my Al-Anon section. And like I said, I'm gonna flip through this again so you guys can kind of see how everything turned out. And for Al-Anon, I'm using this undated horizontal layout. I think this one is still on the Happy Planner website. And this is an old horizontal layout. It does not have those check marks down there. I have a feeling, you know, I don't work for Happy Planner or anything like that. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that. They don't send me anything. I buy everything with my own money, but I have a feeling that Happy Planner is gonna bring back the old school horizontal layout, because if you go on their website, you can barely find it. I think people are just really buying the old horizontal layout, and I think a lot of people probably prefer it, and I think they are going to be forced to bring it back. But I don't know. We'll see. I hope they bring it back. So let's check out how things are looking for 2025. Again, I added the white discs on here because I'm just in a white disc type of mood. So, and this doesn't have to be in any particular order if you make a Transformer Frankenplanner, but the whole point of a Transformer Frankenplanner is to have each part of your planner like separated. So every time you change the cover, you are in a different section of your planner. Some people just use one cover, and then for the middle of their planner, they use, you know, the top dividers, side dividers, and the dividers on the bottom. I am somebody that loves to change their mind quite frequently, so I like piling in all the covers and the bookmarks and all the things. So the first part is faith. I do like to start off my day in the faith section of my planner. So I have that first. And then we move into my creative journal. And as you can see, when I open it up here, the cover is for my creative journal. And I got this on Pinterest. I just screenshotted it and printed it out, and it's always with me because I really like the message. And I have my undated horizontal layout here for my creative journal. And I have really been loving this because I just like having these little spaces to jot things down, and I don't feel overwhelmed by like a really, you know, large piece of paper to write on. So the next thing that we're gonna move into is my catch-all planner, and I'm using this cover because I'm trying to switch things up, and it says plan a happy life, and it just has all these little cutesy things on here like stickers, flowers, sunglasses, lipstick, cupcakes, macaroons, just like flip-flops, backpack, all of these cute little things, scissors, discs, hat, tennis shoes, tape, sunscreen. Like, I just love it. It has all the things on there. So, and I think it looks pretty good with these white discs. So I added a pocket here. I just added these flowers on there. I have some stickers in the back. I just made this little page with a picture of myself and like all of these little things. Like, I feel like there's so many things, like so many words that you can use to describe yourself, and so many positive things. Like, if you just sit down and really look at everything that you do as a person, as a parent, as a mom or dad, and as an employee, I bet you can find like so many words to describe yourself. I bet you are good at so many things. So this is kind of like my own little like message to myself, like all of these cool things that describe myself. So I wanted to just add that page in here as a reminder. And like I said, I switched to a dated vertical layout for my catch-all. I create my little vision board collage on Pinterest here. And if you guys watch my channel, you guys know I love flowers, butterflies. 1983, that's the year I was born. I love the 80s. I wish I could like transport myself back into the 80s. Anyway, got pictures of books here, typewriter. So because I came into this vertical layout late, I just went ahead and like put my flowery stuff down, and I just wrote a poem all along that week. And then this second week, I just decided to put some stickers down and then just jot down some things that were going well. in my life. Like I finished one book, I'm sleeping really well, I'm like moving my body consistently, I'm being consistent with my prayers, OMAD, body movement, reading, Al-Anon. I want to develop a writing routine, and I think I have a pretty solid planner setup. So that's what I wrote down. And then it kind of got into like, okay, this is my like catch-all planner. And like I said, I have my personal stuff at the top, work stuff in the middle, and then just kind of some random miscellaneous brainstorm kind of stuff at the bottom. And then this week I am off of work, so there's not going to be a lot going on in here. I'm just going to be just kind of like jotting some little stuff down, but this week is going to be very chill. So the next part of my planner is going to be my reading journal, and I'm trying to hurry up because the sun is coming out and you guys are going to see like these streaks of sunlight coming in. So for my reading journal, I switched to a vertical layout. As you can see, this planner is pretty full, and I'm trying like not to put it on expander discs here. So I redid my little vision board here, and I just printed out the pictures of the books that I'm wanting to read. Already finished one book, and I just jot down different things. Sometimes I write more than others. So that's my reading journal, and I've already started like putting stickers for the next couple of weeks so that they're already there. And the next section of my Transformer Frankenplanner is my writing section, and this is a work in progress. Not too sure exactly how it's gonna go, but I know I am wanting to use a horizontal layout for writing. I do want to try to establish a daily writing habit, just using this little space every day just to write something down, whether it be a poem or a short story or part of a personal essay. I just want to establish a daily writing habit for 2025. The next part of my Transformer Frankenplanner is my wellness section, and this is a vertical layout. This is just an example of week 3 in my wellness journey. I have how many days I've been doing OMAD, my weight, what I did for body movement, my meal, and then just some encouraging journaling stuff at the bottom. And this is the current week that we are in now. And then last but not least, we have my Al-Anon section here. And for this section, I am using an undated horizontal layout. And I've just been decorating the spine with stickers and writing down my daily Al-Anon stuff. I'm currently working through step 6, so next month will be step 7, and this is the current week here. And then we're back full circle to my prayer journal. So one thing that I wanted to mention as I move into January and the rest of 2025 is I have the contents of my Transformer Frankenplanner ready to go on expander disc in another planner. So when I'm ready to take out months and add months, I have all of those months here, as opposed to going into each individual planner and pulling things out. So just as a quick example, when January comes, I have January 2025 ready to go for my catch-all. And what I did was put 3 months in here at a time. It is on expander disc, so I have a lot of space. So I have January, February, and March ready to go for my catch-all. And then I have the next 3 months ready to go for my Al-Anon planner. Then I have the next 3 months ready to go for my reading journal. Then I have the next 3 months ready to go for my faith planner. The next 3 months ready to go for my wellness planner. And then when I get when my horizontal layout comes, I can, just add, 3 months of that in here. So when it's time for me to switch things out, I'm not having to like go find, 5 different planners, because I do have like 6 or 7 things in here. Oh, you know what's missing in here that I have to add? I have to add 3 months of my creative journal. That is what's missing in here. So this is the planner that I use for my creative journal. And this was November. Oh wow, it's nice to flip through that. Oh, so cool. I can't wait to flip through all of this like at the end of the year. And I think the undated gives like an extra week or 2, so that's what that is. So I'm gonna add the next 3 months in here. So we will be ready to go when it's time to switch everything out for the month of January. And this might be a helpful tip for you if you're someone that Frankenplans, or you transform a Frankenplan, or you have your own creative system going on. It is nice to kind of keep everything on one set of discs until you're able to archive it or recycle it or whatever you decide to do. And just wanted to add that in. And they're not in any particular order, but it is 3 months at a time. So I can just kind of switch everything out. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little planner refresh right at the end of the year. These are the covers and the discs that I'm going for January. And when January comes, I can just, swap everything out and, make it a little bit easier on myself and kind of have a little system going, because, trying to pull out different things from different planners at the first of each month, it is a little bit of a chore. And this is just a little system that I have found that works well for me. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.